Hey guys, it's Nerdy Awards season again. Today I'm going to be presenting the nominees. Well, I'm going to be announcing the nominees for the 2018 Nerdy Movie Awards. And yes, I've rebranded the show from the Nerdy Awards to the Nerdy Movie Awards because even like some good news is that I've added a lot more movie categories. But the sad news is I've decided to part ways with the television categories because I really don't feel like I can keep up with that much television. Now, and yeah, so if I can't keep up with television that much, then what's the point of me doing an award show based off of them? But, however, like I said, we have a lot of new categories that are focusing purely on movies, which I feel like is a little bit more interesting anyway. But, anyways, on to the nominees. Our first category is Worst Actress, and the nominees are Cassie Davis for Boo 2 A Madea Halloween, Dakota Johnson for 50 Shades Darker, Patrice Lovely for Boo 2 A Madea Halloween, Tyler Perry for Boo 2 A Madea Halloween, and Maya Rudolph for the Emoji Movie. Ugh. Our next category, Worst Actor. And the nominees are Jamie Dornan for 50 Shades Darker, Jason Drucker for Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul, Yusuf Erakat for Boo 2 A Madea Halloween, Logan Paul for Where's the Money, and Tyler Perry for The Star and Boo 2 A Madea Halloween. Because if you don't know, he played that old man, and then decided to have that really stupid Get Out reference. Don't try to compare yourself to Get Out. Kidding me? And now, the coup de grace of the negative categories. We get to Worst Picture, the worst movies of the year. And the nominees are Boo 2, A Madea Halloween, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul, 50 Shades Darker, The Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature, and Resident Evil, The Final Chapter. Ugh. But now we're going to get into the positive categories right now with Best Original Song. And the nominees are Evermore from Beauty and the Beast, From Now On from The Greatest Showman, The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman, This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, and To Be Human from Wonder Woman. Next category, Best Music. This music can be adapted or original. Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Greatest Showman, and It. Moving on, we have Best Stunt or Fight Choreography, and the nominees are Atomic Blonde, Baby Driver, The Foreigner, John Wick Chapter 2, and Logan. You know what? Why am I even holding this? Like, I could just easily read off of this thing. Oops. Blooper. Next category, we have Best Ensemble Cast, and the nominees are Beauty and the Beast, It, The Lego Batman Movie, Murder on the Orient Express, and Star Wars The Last Jedi. Our next category, we have Best Makeup Effects, and the nominees are Darkest Hour, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, It, Logan, and Wonder. And now moving on, we have my personal favorite of these categories, which is Best Visual Effects. And the nominees are Blade Runner 2049, The Shape of Water, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Next category, we have Best Female Voiceover or Motion Capture. Emily Blunt for My Little Pony the Movie, Sarah Canning for War for the Planet of the Apes, Sarah Chaudhry, or is it Caudry? Oh, God, I hate myself, for The Breadwinner, Tara Strong for My Little Pony the Movie, and Emma Thompson for Beauty and the Beast. Next category is Best Male Voiceover or Motion Capture. And the nominees are Will Arnett for the Lego Batman movie, Ed Helms for Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, Ewan McGregor for Beauty and the Beast, Andy Serkis for Star Wars The Last Jedi and War for the Planet of the Apes, and Dan Stevens for Beauty and the Beast. Next category, Best Animated Film. And the nominees are The Breadwinner, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, the Lego Batman movie, Loving Vincent, My Little Pony the movie. Sorry, Coco fans. Our next category, Most Surprising Film. The film you thought was going to suck, but it turned out to be pretty cool. Annabelle Creation, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, Happy Death Day, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, and Power Rangers. Next category we have Most Overlooked or Underrated Film. Blade Runner 2049, Ghost in the Shell, Justice League, King Arthur Legend of the Sword, and My Little Pony the movie. Now we have a first in the Nerdy Movie Awards. Most Overrated Film. People are going to kill me for this. And the nominees are The Boss Baby, Coco, Darkest Hour, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and John Wick Chapter 2. Sorry. The next category we have is Best Horror Film. We're getting into more of the genre categories. Get Out, It Comes at Night, Split, and The Void. Next category is Best Action Adventure Film, and the nominees are American Made, Baby Driver, Brawl in Cell Block 99, Dunkirk, and Kong Skull Island. Next category we have is Best Comic Book Superhero Film, and the nominees are Justice League, Logan, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, and Wonder Woman. And now we get to the category of Best Fantasy Film, and the nominees are Beauty and the Beast, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, Paddington 2, because technically I consider it a 2017 movie because it was released theatrically in 2017 in Britain, even though it came here in 2018. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and The Shape of Water. Next category we have is Best Science Fiction Film, and the nominees are Alien Covenant, Blade Runner 2049, Ghost in the Shell, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Next category, we have Best Comedy Film, and the nominees are The Big Sick, The Disaster Artist, I, Tonya, Lady Bird, and the Meyerowitz Stories, New and Selected. Next category we have is Best Drama Film, and the nominees are The Greatest Showman, Last Flag Flying, The Post, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Wind River. Next category we have is Best Villain, and the nominees are Adam Driver for Star Wars The Last Jedi, James McAvoy for Split, Will Poulter for Detroit, Bill Skarsgård for It, and the villains in Get Out. Shh, no spoilers. Best Female Hero, and the nominees are Sarah Chaudhry for The Breadwinner. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that name. Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman and Justice League, Daisy Ridley for Star Wars The Last Jedi, Emma Stone for Battle of the Sexes, and Tessa Thompson for Thor Ragnarok. Next category we have is Best Male Hero, and the nominees are Ben Affleck for Justice League, Henry Cavill for Justice League, Mark Hamill for Star Wars The Last Jedi, Hugh Jackman for Logan, and Jason Momoa for Justice League. Next category is Best Recovery. Basically, what it is like the best recovery from a really long line of shitty movies, or at least bouncing back from a movie that was critically panned. And the nominees are Ansel Elgort, from tween sci-fi garbage like Divergent to delivering a great performance in Baby Driver. Robert Pattinson, from being in the abysmal Twilight franchise to pleasantly surprising us in Good Time. Adam Sandler, of all people, from half of his filmography that includes trash like Jack and Jill, The Ridiculous Six, and Blended, to finally giving us something great with the Meyerowitz Stories, New and Selected. And if you have Netflix, check it out. It's actually pretty great. M. Night Shyamalan, from laugh out loud and boring disasters like The Happening, The Last Airbender, and After Earth, to writing and directing the great horror film Split. And Ben Stiller, from the critically reviled Zoolander 2, to delivering not one, but two critical hits with Brad Status and the Meyerowitz Stories, New and Selected. Next category is Funniest Performance, and the nominees are Johnny Depp for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, James Franco for The Disaster Artist, Lil Rel Howery from Get Out, Ezra Miller for for Justice League, and Finn Wolfhard for It. Next category, Best Female Breakout Performance, and the nominees are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Daphne Keane for Logan, Sophia Lillis for It, Brooklyn Prince for The Florida Project, and Keela Settle for The Greatest Showman. Now, Best Male Breakout Performance. Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, Bill Skarsgård for It, Harry Styles for Dunkirk, Fionn Whitehead for Dunkirk, and Finn Wolfhard for It. And now we have Best Supporting Actress. We're getting closer, guys. Betty Gabriel for Get Out, Holly Hunter for The Big Sick, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Daphne Keane for Logan, and Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. Now, Best Supporting Actor, and the nominees are Willem Dafoe for The Florida Project, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, Will Poulter for Detroit, Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, and Patrick Stewart for Logan. Now we get to Best Actress. Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, and Meryl Streep for The Post. Oddly enough, it's exactly how the Oscars were. Who knew? Best Actor, Leading Actor. Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, James Franco for The Disaster Artist, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, James McAvoy for Split, and Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour. Now we get to Best Screenplay. In case you don't know what a screenplay is, I don't know why you wouldn't. A screenplay is basically the script for the movie. And the nominees for Best Screenplay are The Big Sick, written by Emily V. Gordon and, Kumail Nanjiani. Almost tripped there. The Disaster Artist, written by Scott Neustadter, I don't know how you pronounce that, and Michael H. Weber. God, I'm starting to sound like Tiffany Haddish right now. Get Out, written by Jordan Peele. Logan, written by Scott Frank, Michael Green, and James Mangold. And 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, written by Martin McDonough. Now we have Best Director, and the nominees are Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water, James Mangold for Logan, Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, and Denis Villeneuve for Blade Runner 2049. And here it is, people. Here are the nominees for Best Picture, the best movie of 2017. And the nominees are The Big Sick, Blade Runner 2049, The Disaster Artist, Dunkirk, Get Out, Logan, The Shape of Water, Split, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and War for the Planet of the Apes. And there you go, people. Those are your categories and nominees for the 2018 Nerdy Movie Awards. Who am I going to get to present? Well, I mean, I've got one, at least right now. I'd figure out how... I've tried to get some others. But if you want to know more about any kind of updating news on the Nerdy Movie Awards, just follow my Twitter at Mr_C_Hannah. You can see it right there. Also, if you want to vote, go to nerdymovieawards.weebly.com, and right there you can find all the information you need about the Nerdy Movie Awards, as well as news, like upcoming news about presenters and whatnot. So yeah, and like I said, you can also vote on your nominees, and always know this: if you're voting for categories that aren't for the specific movie itself, like best this movie or best that movie, like if you're voting for categories based on performances, music, visual effects, especially makeup, always make sure, don't judge it by how good or bad the movie was. Just judge it on the criteria of the category itself. Because look, I'm not trying to make the voting... I'm not trying to persuade anyone to vote for this, because any one of these guys could win, and any of the nominees for Best Actor could win, and I'm perfectly happy. And I certainly don't even vote for the Nerdy Awards. Keep that in mind. I myself, ChristianTylerHannah, do not vote in my own award show. I think it's cheating. I don't know why. It's just the way my brain works. But back to the whole thing about, don't vote for some categories just based on the movie. Like, for example, if I were to vote, I would vote Gary Oldman for Best Actor, because he was amazing in Darkest Hour. But I did not like Darkest Hour, as you may know from my review of the movie. I just flat out thought the movie was very boring. But if I had my say in this, I would have Gary Oldman win Best Actor, because he's that good. So, take it from me, just because, let's say, Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets wasn't that great of a movie to you, I mean, what you're judging on is the visual effects. I'm not saying vote for that. I mean, like I said, like, there's... You get the gist of it by... You probably should get the gist of it by now. When it comes to categories that aren't about the movie itself, and it's only like a certain aspect of the movie, judge it by those aspects and not the movie itself. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you? But in any case, what do you think of the Nerdy Movie Awards nominees? And who are you hoping I can get to present? I mean, I don't know who I can get to present. Although I do have one, though. I do have one so far. But, and you can probably figure it out by my Twitter and my Facebook. That's what I'm saying. Follow those bits of social media and you can find out. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What you think. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like. Share the video so we can get the channel circulated. And if you want to see more, click this after this message. Do you like my videos? Do you know how hard it is to make my videos? Huh? Do you? Anyways, why not consider becoming a patron on my Patreon? Just $10 a month and you're already contributing so much to me. This way I can help with purchasing Movie Pass every month. I can get new, better equipment. Overall, it just means better videos for you guys. Check out my Patreon, check out the perks, and see if you're interested.